Check, 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 check. Forgot to get one of my cameras set up today. We're going to go officially live in a little less than 2 minutos. Sweetie. The world's most dangerous Bessie is here. Yay. Yay. And the crowd goes wild. Yay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
You know, the nap is just long enough to make me sleepy.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie girl. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right. Guess that's good enough is good enough, huh? Good enough is good enough. We're going to go officially live at a little less than 1 minuto. So, happy birthday to Charlie Stout's mom. She's turning 84.
Hell yo.
So, that's pretty awesome. And that means he's cooking food for 15 people. 15 people, and that means he's not here. So Charlie Stout was scheduled to play today, wasn't able to play because he's cooking for an army of hungry folks.
And that is justifiable.
Yeah. So we're going to play this one solo, and we're going to use the solo deck. We'll reschedule Charlie for another time, and we'll be moving on. This is the 10 o'clock time, and that means we're going to say, do you have a question or just a funny look?
Well, this is interesting accoutrement. Fashion.
Yeah. It's a little something I like to call a rubber band. It's going to change the world.
I think it already has.
So
you just don't normally wear them on your wrist.
I wear them on my what?
You don't normally wear them on your wrist.
Oh, okay. All right. Hello, everybody out there. I see a Daniel, and I see a Neil, and I see an Eddie, and I see a Jeffrey, and I see an Ance Fairfield, and I see an Adam in Utah. I see a Ptolemaikus and a Laszlo. Zdravo to Laszlo in where's Croatia? No. Where is he? Where's Laszlo?
No idea.
Oh. Well, I gave him a Zdravo, so I hope that means hello wherever he is. Clyde Dashing.
What if it was like a terrible insult?
What it could have been.
And then you're on his list. Like
revenge. I know, the revenge list.
I mean, everybody has one.
We're going to be playing a game. Hungary, that's right, Hungary. Then I think Zdravo is appropriate. Hopefully, I don't know. And we have a Sean Hudson in El Paso, Texas, out in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
And we're bringing
How awesome. Boat. So, yeah, we're bringing the boat today. We are bringing the boat today. Give him a high cam. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that. This is a lovely steamboat that my buddy Jerry built for us. It is Jerry built.
Jerry.
Completely scratch built boat. Did you see it flash there? I don't know.
I was coughing.
So that was really nice. Maybe that's what caused it to do that. I don't know.
Could be.
So we're going to be, we've got a couple little cabins back here. We got the bridge up here. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to be using this today. And we're going to go ahead and just do some of the random setups. Sweetheart, I have 9. That's not right, is it? It's not 9.
8.
It's 8. I have 8 baddies here. So, these are the baddies that will appear during the scenario. We have the Zealots of Apophis here. Then we have the Serpent Dancers. We could also have Dahlia and the Serpent Priest, Ramjit, make an appearance. So Ramjit and many of the mercenaries that work for Minerva were mind-controlled and have gone over to help or have been enslaved by the will of Apophis. So here, you can shuffle these up a little bit and give me, let me see, I think you give me 2 of them. Let me look here and see what my deployment is. La 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 la. La 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 la. It says that the player characters deploy first. So we're going to put our 3 player characters. They're traveling on this steamboat leaving Cairo. Things have got really hot in Cairo. And so they're shipping out. They're on the night boat to Cairo. Don't draw yet, baby. I'm gonna place my characters first. So we have 10 different zones that it can be in. Lady Elaine is in zone 3. That's here on the top. Zone 5 is Lucky Dundee is down in the cabin, probably taking a nap. He likes to take an afternoon siesta.
Yeah.
And then, look
Millie?
at that. Millie is up on the bridge.
Okay.
Probably, having fun with the captain, chasing him around the bridge.
I think she's steering appropriately.
She's steering. That's how I steer. So she's up there. So there are the 3 player characters. Now, I placed 2 dos NPCs up here.
Oh, dear.
So we got Dahlia right off the bat, and she's going to be 6. 6 is right across from
Elaine.
Oh, she's back here in this. Oh, that's a tough one to get to. I don't like that. Okay, give me another one.
A zealot.
A zealot in 1. And 1 is this area back here that I removed off of here. So we're just going to leave this little section back here. Maybe that's on camera. Maybe it isn't.
Kinda.
What if I scoonch? Can I scoonch?
Yeah, you can
What if I scoonch a little
That's
bit? So this area, imagine, if you will, that it's actually up there. And so we got a zealot back there on...
Hey, we have an Oog and a...
Oog?
Is that a Lewis? Is that how he says it?
Yes. And Lewis and William Schmidt-Munson, hello, have to work on basement project today. We'll watch tonight. Very good. Well, thank you for jumping on here. Good luck with your project. All right, so the next thing we do is we place a fire, and I think it has to be placed in a zone that does not have a character. So a 10 means the bottom. Well, that's in a bad spot for me. Look at that. The fire has started over here by the engine. So the goal of this scenario, and for this scenario, these cards do not go back in the stack. So once they are pulled from the stack, they remain in play, and once they're KO'd or whatever, if they're ever KO'd, then they're simply removed from play. They don't go back in the stack. So we do have a finite amount of baddies to go through. So that's one thing. I see the turn. It is an 8-turn scenario. Okay. We are playing it solo. We're using the solo deck. You want to shuffle that up as well? Good. So much for stacking my deck. Go through all that trouble this morning of stacking my deck and getting it laid out perfectly. And then she comes along. Hello from Montreal. Bob is joining us from beautiful Colorado. I'd like to get back up to Colorado soon.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Maybe we could swing by and say hi to Bob on the way.
Well, if you don't say
all
hi
right,
to Bob,
so now what I have to start doing is activating my characters. This is almost like a survival scenario. Your real goal is not to pick up plot points because the story of this is that you've already got as much information as you think you need out of Cairo. So this is the first scenario of chapter 3 where you're actually leaving Cairo now. Mm-hmm. So you have gathered scrolls and scraps of knowledge.
Bags are full.
Uh-huh. So that's what you're trying to defend, and the baddies are coming on here to burn the boat, so their main focus is not the player characters. Mm-hmm. Their main focus is to burn the boat. So they will do very little moving.
Yep.
Because they are really here to just set fires and burn this thing down. So I think if at the end of any turn, if there are 6 fires in play, then I think that means that the scenario ends. Did I not print out that page?
Is it the page that's up there?
No. I think it's at the, yeah, we'll just go with that. Making it up anyway, so. So at the end of the turn, if there are 6 fires in play, so not only are you having to deal with the baddies, mm-hmm. You also have to deal with the fires. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to start off with which zone is she in?
I have no idea.
3 is that whole top zone. Okay.
Starting a lane?
I'm trying to decide if I can get her to the fire.
She gets a solo deck.
Or a baddie. I haven't. Just settle down, lady. Just settle down, lady. Just settle down. Let me think a little bit.
Bro, you've had how much time? You've been blathering for 9 whole
But that's
minutes.
blather time. I have a couple of spare rooms. Oh, okay. Good.
That's a dangerous offer.
I know.
With my savages?
She can move 2 spaces. She can't get to that fire, doggone it.
Can Millie?
Yeah, Millie could move down and then over. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. It's in this zone. 10 is this zone. That's that whole front. So she only has to do 1 move. So she could go put out that fire. And I don't have... Where's the other baddie at? Oh, I have a baddie back there.
Yeah, so he's on top.
I have a baddie back there. So I guess Elaine could shoot at him? I don't like that. She's not a great shooter.
She's not a great shooter.
Okay. I'm not sure that I like her being up here. I think I might move 2 spaces.
Okay.
So
solo card.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
When it counts.
When it counts, this character character gains a +1 bonus to might, finesse, or cunning roll, and then you attach it until it is used. Well, that's nice.
It is nice.
It's nice. So I'll give it to her. All right, and I don't think I want to shoot at that baddie back there.
I don't know that I would.
I'm going to.
You want me to go check on?
I guess, yeah. All right. Mama Bear's got to go check on the savages.
They're just little bites.
They're savages. So, lady, I'm going to go ahead and shoot. She's not a great shooter. She's actually not as good as they are. Ooh, maybe that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, isn't it? I have to try. I'm gonna try to shoot at him. I get 3 dice. This is a bad idea. I don't want to lose a character here. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't think that's such a great idea. I'm gonna go ahead and move. She's gonna stay right where she is. She's just gonna stay where she's at. So she's I don't want to do any shooting at that guy. She's not a great shot. I don't want to take a chance on getting her injured here. That's a bad idea, isn't it? Doggone it. Oh well. I'm gonna activate Millie next. She's over here on the bridge, She smells that fire down there. She drew a foul play, the enemy closest to this character. So that'll actually be the guy that's back there on the in section 1 down back there. The enemy closest to this character encounters a peril immediately. Use the challenge below. 2 with might, finesse, or cunning, and cannot do that and cannot dodge it either. So he will go straight to rolling a health check on 2 dice. On 2 dice. And fails with a 3, and he goes down. Now, in this scenario, whenever a character goes down, they are placed in the water. Well, that worked out about as perfect as I could have ever hoped for. Wow, nice card to pop up right then. And then Millie will continue her activation. She's going to go down here, and she's now in section 10. And she will attempt to draw a random challenge. And it is 2 with finesse or cunning. So she has 3 die 8 in finesse right now. I guess I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with 3 die 8 in finesse. Since I have a hard time switching cameras without my Bessie here, I'm going to just try to roll the dice out here. Well, maybe I could put up my pip. Maybe I could do that. Okay, so here's my dice over here. All right, so 3 die 8. I don't want to take a chance on missing this, really. 3 die 8. I have a good chance of passing it, but let's just go ahead and use the when it counts. And I'm going to pull that card off of Lady Elaine. Remember, Milligan has a discard ability. Called Acrobat. She can gain a +1, but I have to discard a card to do it. So I could remove an attached card to pay for that. So that'll get me up to 4 dice. All right, only need 2 of these. And I got it. All successes, and that fire is now out. Blip. Okay. Last character to activate for me will be Lucky Dundee, and he's back there in this cabin back here next to Dahlia is on the other side.
Do you want me to get the other cup so you can like have the camera up high, or how you find the way this?
I think I'm fine with using Skycam for stuff like this.
Right.
Yeah. So the card that he draws, wow, that's a nice one. It's called On Guard, so I have to roll for the challenge below. Okay. And the challenge below is roll 2 successes with might, finesse, or cunning. I've got 3 die 10 in might, so I'm going to use my might.
Who needs naps on a Sunday?
After you roll or challenge. Okay.
Not us.
Oh, man. Only got one. Why is my pip not up?
Oh, sorry.
So, only got 1, and that means the character cannot move during this activation. Wow, that was a stroke of bad luck there.
I believe it's called a bust.
Yeah, that sucked.
Anything you can shoot at?
No, I got nothing to shoot at. So that means I'm going to end my turn. All 3 characters have activated. Remember, only the first 3 characters draw a solo card. So now, as I start activating the baddies, the one that's down won't get to activate, but I will activate Dahlia, and she's inside this room over here.
What's she gonna do?
Go back up top. She's going to do nothing. The NPCs in this scenario, you know, they have programming.
Oh,
if a scenario has
apologies.
Programming, it'll tell you what the NPCs are supposed to do in that scenario. And in this scenario, they are focused on the fires. So if they have something to shoot at, they will. If there's someone in their zone to brawl with, then they will. If they can see someone to shoot, they will. Otherwise, they will not move because they have been sent there to start fires. So at the end of her activation, she places a fire in a random adjacent zone. And for this, there's only one adjacent zone. So it is that zone right there. Ooh. Boy, screwing up and not letting Dundee not getting to activate this turn was
unfortunate.
Was really unlucky. Okay.
But his name is Lucky
But,
Dundee.
yeah. Yeah. So, here we go.
Oh, you already discarded.
Mm-hmm. So, we're starting turn number 2. That was turn number 1. We got one fire out, but now another one is burning. At the end of the turn, we're also going to roll for a recovery check for the fella in the water. He is gone, so he is permanently removed from the scenario.
Excellent.
But we're going to get a new fella.
Just one?
Yep.
Oh, Serpent Dancer.
Serpent Dancer is going to appear. Let's see where she shows up.
9.
9 is the other side of the boat. Over on this side over here. It's the lower deck. And
so
it's,
across from Millie,
yeah, right across from Millie. The section that's across from Millie.
Okay. Ooh.
So here's the little map of the steamboat, so you know what the sections are. There are 10 different areas.
Okay.
Where am I at?
Starting
turn 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind.
Did the recovery check. We drew for another baddie.
Yep.
And now we are starting the turn. So
Who are you gonna activate?
I think I might go with Elaine. Move 1, 2. And try and get that fire out.
Yeah. Where would you have to go? Oh, just down the stairs?
I gotta go down the stairs.
Okay.
And that is 2 area move, and that means that is difficult area.
Card.
Yeah.
It is.
Cannot move or perform actions this turn.
Perform any actions and cannot run. She can still move.
She can still move. So she can move 1 zone. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess what she's going to try to do is
no, Lucky does not automatically pass his first. He does not have danger sense.
All right, so she can't run and she can't perform an action. So even if she got down there, she couldn't put out that fire. Wow, that stinks. All right, she's going to move. She's going to stay where she's at. So she's
right
close
there?
enough
Okay.
that she can hit all of the top deck.
Okay.
So any of the top areas that get a fire, she's here that she could put it out. So I'm not going to send her down below. I'm gonna leave her up here.
That is an attached card, just in case we need it.
It is an attached. That's good. That's good. I actually need that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for reminding me about that. Okay.
All right, who's next?
I think we're going to go ahead and do Lucky Dundee next.
All right, his card is Watch Your Step. Counters a peril.
Peril immediately.
1 with Cunning or Might.
1 with Cunning or Might, so he'll use his Might.
Oh, okay.
And got it with a 6.
Got it.
So he'll get his action. He'll move out into zone number 7. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to do that. Just gets me out the door. So he's actually down below. He's actually down here. That's zone 7.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to get to zone 8, I'm gonna have to take a peril.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Okay, give me a peril. 2 with Might or Finesse. Yep. I have 3 die 10. You know what I forgot to do? We forgot to do the librarian. We need to roll for her real quick. So we passed the peril, so he can continue his move, and he will move into the zone with the fire now. And that is moving into a perilous area. I think I might have forgot that with Millie. When you enter a zone with a fire, to put out the fire, you've got to be there with it. But that puts you in peril when you move into that zone.
That's a lot of peril.
Yeah, give him a peril.
2 with Cunning or Might.
Okay, 3 die 10.
Got it.
And so now he's in there. He does a random challenge to...
no, we don't. Never mind.
Now it's a random challenge to put out the fire. And the random challenge is a free pass.
Woo!
Look at that, boys and girls. A free pass, so it's a 0. He automatically passes it, and that fire is gone.
Excellent.
Where's the other baddie at?
She's here, and the other one's on the other side of Millie.
Oh, my gosh. Well, now what do I do? Now, if those NPCs are left alone, they will start doing fires. So I only have Millie over there. She's not a great fighter, and I don't really have a good. Oh, I want to roll for
Harper.
So if I get a 4, 5, or 6, okay, good.
So nothing doesn't matter.
She does nothing for this scenario. All right. Gosh, do I send Millie in there just to try to dodge with that serpent dancer? That's a uphill battle. That's a really
I don't
hard
know if we
fight.
want to get her
That's a really hard fight.
right now.
Maybe we just leave Millie putting out the fires, because with her standing in section 9, that means she's going to put a fire either in section 7, which is back here in front of this door, or she'll put it in Millie's zone. And I feel like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and activate Millie. I have to activate Millie, so let's go ahead and get the solo card out of the way.
It is. Roll for the challenge below. 2 with might, finesse, or cunning.
Okay, 2 with might, finesse, so she'll use her finesse 3 die 8. I don't think I'm going to discard here. Character cannot move if I fail this. Okay, let's see. I didn't have Pip up again.
Oops, sorry. She failed it.
So she can't move.
Okay. Do you want to...
And it attaches, and it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What?
I was just seeing if there was anything to help, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Let's see.
Cannot move.
Character cannot move. Attached till the end. Oh, it's not. It doesn't even say attached. This character cannot move during this activation, so it's not an attached card. All right, so it just stops her from moving. That will end her activation right there. She can't shoot, so that'll end it. So I'm going to get 2 fires this turn.
Yep.
No matter what. All right. It is a survival scenario. So your goal is to make sure they don't burn the ship down.
Yep.
To do that, it is trying to put out the fires and deal with the NPCs. So with these 3 characters, they're very challenge-oriented characters.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that they're actually better at doing challenges than fighting. So they can probably keep the boat cleared to a certain extent. But eventually it'll get too much for me if I don't deal with the baddies. Because right now, both of them are going to activate. The Serpent Dancer will shoot at Millie.
She won't place a fire?
She will place a fire at the end of her... They place a fire at the end of their activation. It's not an action. So at the end of their activation, if they end their activation in a zone that doesn't have an enemy in it, that's when the fire appears.
Okay.
So they still get their action.
Okay.
So she's going to shoot at Millie. She only has 2 die 6. It's short range. She's going to have 3 die 6.
Millie going to dodge?
Yeah. Millie will dodge. It's her only option. Got a 5. Let's see if Millie can get a 5. I don't have a Pip.
Oh, dang
it. Okay. Stopped it. Millie will stay in her zone. She's not going anywhere.
Dahlia.
She wouldn't be able to leave her zone.
This is when she would place her fire, right?
Correct. Now that she ends her activation, she'll place a fire in a random zone, and it'll either be Millie's or... That was a flash.
That was a flash.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, it's Millie's zone. It was, in fact, Millie's zone. So Millie's zone is now on fire.
Okay.
Dahlia will activate, and she will shoot at Lucky Dundee. He's in an adjacent zone. She has...
Right
wait. She doesn't have a shooting skill anymore. Sorry.
Oh.
That character's been redesigned a few times. So she will not shoot. Instead, she will simply place a fire in Lucky Dundee's zone.
Which is kind of like shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. Puts a peril on him. Okay. Remember, for perils, boys and girls, when a zone is perilous, it just simply means that's a perilous area now. So when Lucky activates, that's when he has to deal with it. It's not a burst. She's not placing a burst. She's simply placing a
That was the end
peril.
of the turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Taking that card away.
Okay. Attach it to the end of turn.
I pull a bullet.
We don't have any recovery checks to roll for.
Who are you gonna activate
I
first?
got 2 fires in play. So I'm gonna get another baddie.
Oh, that's right. And it is
another Serpent Dancer. Wow, that's bad.
Dang.
That is bad.
I didn't
So
shuffle those the right way.
all 10 zones are up for grabs. So let's see where it's going to appear. Zone 1. So she is back here.
Ooh, very close to it.
That is back there with Lady Elaine. That is back there with Lady Elaine. Okay, and then we're off. So, man, I wish I could get Lady Elaine into the action.
She's in a precarious position.
She is.
For sure.
She is in a bad spot. I think I'm just going to leave her there, though, for now.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Lucky Dundee.
Okay, his card is... Roll for the challenge below. 2 with finesse or cunning.
Okay, I'll use his finesse.
Dang, man.
Wow. Cannot run during this activation. That's all it does when it's failed, is the character cannot run during the activation. So,
it's attached to the end of this. Oh wait, that's only if it affects.
Yeah. So
okay.
it is not an attached card.
Okay.
So, man. So do I go after the fire, or do I go after the NPCs?
I want to say fire.
Man, oh man.
Dolly doesn't have a shoot though, so maybe you shoot her. I mean, she's level 3 though, so I don't know.
I got to start eliminating some baddies. It has been really bad drawing.
Can you just? I know.
All level 3
yeah, because they're not easily taken out.
Right. Yeah.
Can you move to the bottom of the stairs and then just shoot up?
Yeah, those zones are connected. He can actually shoot her from where he's at. That's a connecting zone.
Yeah. Oh, he'd have to he needs a peril.
When he activates. So.
But that would happen after the solo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to put the fire out.
I think so.
Going after Dahlia, though. If I could defeat her, she is a brutal brawler.
She is.
Plus
she has toxin too. So
I know. I'm gonna have to chance it though, because if I could eliminate her, then that'll stop her from putting any fires. Right? I mean, if I put out this fire, all she's gonna do is put a fire right back there.
Right.
So I'm not really getting very far ahead. If I move in there with her, she won't place a fire because I'll be in the zone with her.
Okay.
And it gives me a chance to try and beat her down.
Okay.
We're going to try that. We're going into the zone. We're going after Dahlia. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. And what I'm going to do to start things off with is when I move in there, I'm going to stay an inch away, and I'm going to just shoot at her. That'll give me 4 die 10 versus her dodge.
Yep.
4 die 10. You can roll it, babe.
Okay.
And
3
Dahlia will be dodging with 3 die 8. 4 and a 9. Dodging. I'm not going to dodge that 9. Dodge the 4. We'll take a 1 dice health check. Passed. Okay. They've both been in a fight.
Okay.
Lady Elaine, I'm going to activate next.
Okay.
What if no fires appear on the top level at all?
Her solo card is
Peril. For the peril below.
1 with cunning or might.
1 with cunning or might. She has 4 die 8 and cunning, so she's going to roll her cunning. Got it. So that is not an attached card, so that just goes away. And then
She's got the dancer right next to her.
Yeah, I'm not going after the dancer. She's not going to go in there and brawl.
Can she get down to the lower level from there?
Barely has a good shooting skill.
Could she put out that fire?
Can I try it? I might go forward. This is all one section along the sides here, so the next section leads to the bridge.
Okay.
I'm going to move her. So if I ran, I could get all the way to that fire down there. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
I'm going to try it. So she's going to leave this section. She's going to move into the bridge. That's a 6-inch move. And then to go down the ladder is going to take a peril.
Oh, never mind.
2 with cunning or finesse. What are you looking at, baby?
Just sleuth.
Oh, okay.
How that would work.
Yeah. We'll draw 4 die 8, or sorry, 4 die 8 for the cunning, and she fails it. She'll take 2 hits. Wow.
Dang.
And she's injured. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's not how that was supposed to go.
So sleuth is just
we'll
useless
just
thing for solo?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Um.
You got Millie.
So Millie activates at a perilous area and she takes a peril. Free pass. She'll now try a random challenge to put out.
Doesn't she get a solo card?
Sorry, you're right. So the solo card would have been the move along.
Okay.
The solo card would have been the move along. And then she draws for her peril, which is 2 with cunning or might. She only has 3 die 8 in might. She's a strong little chimp. She got it. And then she's going to try a random challenge to put out the fire. 2 more with cunning or might.
Or
and finesse. So 3 die 8. I don't have an attach card. And put it out. Okay. So the fire is out.
Now it's
Lady Elaine is injured.
I know, that was unfortunate.
That was really bad.
Okay. Baddies. Dahlia, since she's in the same room with Lucky.
Dahlia will activate first. She will brawl, so she will go into fight. She's rolling 4 die 8.
3 die 8?
3 die 8 because of the fight. Lucky will try to brawl her with 3 die 10.
Okay.
There we go. She gets a 6 and a 4. He gets a 10. She'll have to roll a 1 dice health check. He'll roll a 2 dice health check.
He's fine. She
is injured.
Well,
that doesn't throw her off.
No, but it did.
But it did get an injure for her, and he did not get injured. That was lucky.
That was a good one.
So then the Serpent Dancer at the back here.
Oh, sorry.
She's going to activate. She'll do nothing, and then she'll place a fire in a random zone. So it's actually from zone 1, which is back here. There are actually 4 random zones. So there's the top 1, 2. I'm sorry, that's actually zone 2 and 3. And then there's the bottom 2 zones. So we'll just roll a d8.
Okay.
Top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8 is the bottom over here. So she tosses a fire down the ladder, the stairs there, and it sets a blaze over there.
Can we scoot that camera just a hair so we can see it?
Yeah. Good idea. Okay. So that's where that fire shows up. Oh my gosh. Look at this, boys and girls. Now this Serpent Dancer over here activates.
Yeah, what's she going to do?
Well, first thing she'll do is shoot at Millie.
Yeah.
She's got 3 die 6 to shoot.
I'm dodging with 4 die 8.
Not a great shooter. Maybe she's throwing like a dagger or something, so nothing to dodge. And then she will place a fire. 1, 2, 3. It's in Millie's zone. It's only adjacent to... Oh, it's actually adjacent to 3 zones. There's 10 over here. There's 7 back there, and then there's actually the bridge. I forgot about that last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 is up on the bridge. So a fire, she tosses a fire up there straight into the bridge. Right up there.
Okay.
Right.
Recovery check?
How many fires are there in play right now? 3.
3.
There are 3 fires in play.
Yeah.
This is getting out of control, boys and girls. This is getting out of control.
All right, roll for Elaine.
Recovery check. You roll. I'm not rolling anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
Fine.
She shakes it off. All right. And we get another baddie.
Okay, baddie is...
Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me?
It's Rami.
Why would you do this? Okay, so random zone, zone 4, and he's in... He will not appear with a fire.
Okay.
He will not appear with a fire. 3. There is no fire there. That's right there. Oh, dear Lord. So, now...
It's going great.
Whew, this is getting out of control, boys and girls. This is really going badly right now. What are you doing? You're the one that shuffled him.
There aren't any, just... You didn't have any moogs.
Turn 4. Starting turn 4 of an 8-turn game. And there are 3 fires in play. There are all kinds of NPCs all over the place. Dahlia failed her recovery check. Maybe I can knock her out. What?
She didn't roll.
Oh, she didn't roll? Oh, I thought she... Okay.
We did Elaine.
Okay. Hey, she did not fail her recovery check. And now Dundee's stuck in there with her.
I don't think that was a good idea. I think you made a mistake there.
Okay.
But, I mean, maybe not. Maybe you're keeping her occupied. So there's that, at least.
Okay.
All right, who are you going to activate first?
I guess I'm going to start with him. He seems to be the no-brainer.
Okay, so his solo
he's got
card
no brain.
is...
All clear?
Oh, it ignores all perils.
Yeah.
Attached till the end of the turn.
That's good.
That would have been nice for somebody else, but
yep.
That's fine.
So he will brawl with 4 die 10 versus her 4 die 8.
Okay. 3 successes.
2 4s and a 6. Okay, she has 4 die 8.
And she got 3 successes.
3 successes as well.
8, 6, and a 4.
Wow, that sucks.
Taking them all. Blocking.
I'm going to block 1.
Oh, that's a challenge.
And both of them will have to roll a 2 dice health check.
Oh!
Lucky is fine, and she is fine as well. What?
It was 7 and 2.
On his?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a 5. Okay. So Lucky is injured, and she
was fine.
Was not injured?
Correct.
Okay. That means he's also poisoned now. We're not going to survive this one, boys and girls. This boat is about to...
No, it's fine.
No, this boat is about to be burned to the ground.
It's fine.
It is going down. Down to the Nile. Lady Elaine will activate next.
So she gets her solo.
Uh-huh.
And gains a +1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all
so
it does.
it's attached until used.
Okay.
And she gets a peril for activating with
Correct.
a fire.
2 with cunning or
finesse.
Finesse.
Excuse me.
Got 4 die 8. Got it. And then a random challenge to put out the fire. 1 with might. Only have 2 die 6 in that. I don't think I have anything to play either. So that's gone. So the fire's out. And that ends her activation right there.
Yep.
Millie.
Did she do that fire?
Yeah.
All right, you ready for her solo card?
Yeah.
All right, it is both the challenge below, 2 with cunning or might. 3 die. Okay. No, sorry, 3 die 8.
3 die 8. Got it. Attach.
Pass. This character ignores all multiple combat penalties.
She is an angry monkey. The monkey is angry. She'll enter a perilous zone.
So
Peril.
Peril is
3!
with might, finesse, or
finesse,
cunning.
or cunning. So she's got 3 die 8.
Oh, and you have your acrobat.
Uh-huh.
So that'd be handy.
Uh-huh. I'm going to have to discard a card.
Which one you want?
I don't know.
All clear?
Probably all clear.
That's what I do.
Since that is going to go away at the end of the turn anyway. So that'll get her up to 4 die 8. And need 3. Did not. So she'll take, we won't take any damage there. It's not a peril, it's simply a challenge. She already faced the peril for entering the zone. That was to put out the fire.
Okay.
Wow. It's getting away from us. It's getting away from us, babe.
Okay, so in contact Dundee and...
Mm-hmm. That'll be the
what
first
does Foxen do?
He doesn't get recovery checks.
Okay. Oy vey.
Yeah, this one's going fast, quick. Going bad. Oh, I can't do that. Go to, just go to overhead.
Okay.
Give it a pip up there. So next round of fighting, he's got 3 die 8.
Yep.
She's got 3 die 8 as well. He gets an 8 and a 4. She gets double 8s. She will not block any, so both of them will be rolling 2 dice health checks. Ooh. Black dice .D. He is injured. She is injured.
Both down to D6.
Both of them are down to D6 health, and he cannot roll a recovery check.
Even if he discards?
That's when he has to, yeah.
Yeah, so he has to.
If he doesn't have a discard, though, he doesn't get to.
Girl on the other side that can shoot Millie? Dancer?
Yeah, so up here, she's going to start a fire. She's adjacent to 4 zones. And they can start fires in a zone that have a friendly character. So it kind of represents maybe in the fog of the battle or the smoke everywhere and that sort of thing.
Being employee of the month is a pretty cutthroat business.
I know. So she's got 4 choices. So we're going to start on the bottom first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So she throws it down where Millie's at.
Oh. Millie, Billy.
Okay. Millie is going to stay busy down there. Rami is going to...
He's got a lane right there.
So I guess he'll shoot at a lane, is what he'll do during his activation.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nice shot.
So he has 3 die 6.
Dodge with 4 die 8.
3 die 6 to shoot.
Is she in close range?
Okay. That's why he's got the extra dice. So he's got 3 die 6. I'm trying to decide whether or not she ought to shoot back, because she would only get 3 die 6
Plus,
too.
she gains a...
+1 if she uses that. Until she uses it. Man.
Except you might need it. Well, I guess you can use Furious.
Yeah, but still, what about next turn?
That's true.
I think we're going to hold on to it and just dodge.
Okay.
So here is his Schutzen. Got nothing. She dodged it. Would have been nice to have shot there, right? It would have been nice to have shot there. Because that would have been a freebie. Would have been nice to have a chance to injure him. But maybe I'm playing this one too cautiously. I don't know. Maybe.
You still have the Serpent Dancer on the
Serpent
bottom.
Dancer on the other side.
Would he set a fire now? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he can return the favor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got 3 choices, 3 adjacent zones.
Okay.
1, 2. So he does put it back there with the Serpent Dancer. There you go. Take that.
That's so Rami.
That's so Rami. So the other Serpent. Thank you for reminding me, babe. So now it's easy.
Oh Lord, we're at 5. Oh well, we will be at 5.
Yeah, we're not gonna make this.
It's gonna be fine. Is she gonna shoot Millie?
Yes.
Millie gonna dodge with 4 die 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 3 dice 6 at Millie. Dodge a couple 4s.
Got it.
Okay, and then she will end her activation by placing a fire. Let's see. Top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 adjacent zones, 5, 6. So she's placing it back here with this other fire. Now, having them grouped like that actually gives us a little bit of an advantage because, is it 6? No, that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can put out multiple fires if you roll multiple successes. So Millie could potentially put out both of those fires.
Okay. Pulling a bullet?
Pulling
recovery checks.
Recovery checks first.
So is he going to discard?
Discard and... Yeah, what am I going to discard?
Oh.
Make it count.
She already used that.
No, she didn't.
Oh, that's right. She didn't.
She
Sorry.
didn't. Make it count or furious. I guess we're gonna get rid of the make it count.
Make it count first.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
What's the chances that she's gonna do much fighting?
Probably pretty
here
low.
on out. I don't know. So we're gonna do red dice, white dice, boys and girls. The first person that puts up a color, put up red or white. That is the color for Dundee. Red or white. Somebody type in a color for me right now. Right now. Type in a color. Say red or white. Okay, idiot Bob says white. White is for Dundee.
Yay!
They both recover.
Yeah.
Okay, they both recover. That's too bad. All right.
I don't think anybody else has anything.
I'm gonna keep putting that on and off. That's ridiculous.
Right.
What did you say?
There's no other.
There's no other recovery.
All right, pull a bullet.
Pulling a bullet.
Okay. New person.
New person.
Serpent Dancer.
Of course it is. All the level 3 characters are in play.
Well, you're the one that didn't give me any ones.
Serpent Dancer is going to appear where? Won't appear with a fire. 7 is over there with
Rami?
With Rami. No, 7 is... 7 would be the down below, which is fire. 1 has fire. 6 is not fire, and she is in there with Lucky Dundee. Oh. And boys and girls, if an NPC appears in a zone with a player character, they are immediately engaged.
Oh no!
Oh,
and we only have 2 die 8 to dodge.
I know. This is so bad. This is so bad. Holy crap! Goodbye, Lucky Dundee.
Who you gotta activate first?
I'm gonna activate. Nah, I'm gonna get Lucky Dundee out of it.
Okay, all right.
I don't see any reason not
His
to.
solo card is.
Solo card.
Make it count.
Okay. And there's no roll, so it's just automatically attached until it's used.
So he gets a bonus to brawl, shoot, or dodge.
Yeah, he has to use the card, though. All right, so he will now split his dice against those 2 enemies. I'm going to try and brawl both of them. I'll put 2 die 10 against both of them.
Okay.
Now, do I use my +1 here or not? Or do I save that for a discard?
Your backup, you're not at D10s.
D8s. So 2d8, 2d8.
Well, you still have, well, I don't know.
I need to use it now while I have a chance of doing something. I'm going to
Yeah.
put it on Dahlia.
Is she hurt? No.
No, neither one of them are hurt right now, so it's not a big difference either way. He's already toxined.
Yeah.
The Serpent Dancer. Yeah, I don't think it matters really right now.
Okay, we're using it.
So I'm going to discard so I can get an extra dice against Dahlia. I'll only be rolling 3 die 8. She's going to roll 4 die 8.
4 and a 5.
And an 8.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I thought it was a 3.
4 and a 5 and an 8. Wow. All right.
Take them all. Block 2, take
I'm
1.
going to block 2 and take 1.
Okay.
Trying to stay in the fight. Health check. Passed.
Fine.
2 dice against the Serpent Dancer. Nothing. Wow. Wow. Serpent Dancer 3 hits, 3 dice health check.
You're fine. Oh.
Nope. Injured. Back down to D6s. Wow, he's about to go out.
Yeah.
He'll get thrown off the boat.
Ooh, and the Crocogators.
The Crocogators are going to get him.
Who's next? Millie or Elaine?
Millie.
Her solo card is... All of solo cards currently in play are immediately... Dang.
So we lost our Furious. We lost our attach card.
Poop.
She will now face a peril for activating there. 1 with finesse. 3 die 8. Don't get burned. The smell of burning monkey. So she's okay. Now she'll try the challenge. Got 1 with finesse. We'll do 3 die 8 again. She got 2 successes.
You gonna take
so
those both?
2 of the fires are gone.
Ooh, that's a nice little roll you put in there. All right, Elaine.
Elaine.
She's gonna get down, stay up.
I don't know.
Take a pot shot at.
There's gonna be a fire.
Rami?
There's gonna be a fire over here.
Mm-hmm. Pot shot at Rami?
Hmm. All bones are obscuring. I could move in there and try and dodge at him.
Oh,
that would keep him occupied, so he's not placing a fire.
Yeah, 4 die 8 against, what, 3 die 8?
Mm-hmm. It's not great odds.
Not great odds.
But I don't have any better odds than that. All that will do is stop him from placing a fire.
Yeah, which you still have 3, so maybe that's the play.
At least I can't get to a fire to put it out.
Right.
So I'm going to move in there with Rami.
Okay.
And I will choose to dodge.
All right,
so we're going to go ahead and roll for Rami. 3 die 8. 2 sixes. All right, see if you can beat 2 6s, baby.
Did we give her a solo? Oh, wait,
Did we forget a solo card for her?
I can't remember now.
The Storm. Instead of drawing a solo card for the first 3 characters, we draw it for every character.
Ooh.
So something's going to be happening.
Nice.
She dodged it. Okay. And she's going to...
Stay in contact?
I think she's going to go ahead and take her inch back.
Oh, because if they're in the same, they can't. Even if they're not...
He's going to rush her.
Oh, okay.
He will rush her since they're in the same zone. So I don't think that really matters.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen next anyway. So he's going to get a solo card.
Yeah.
The Calm. No character can run, rush, or attack, or shoot for the rest of the turn. Wow.
Oh.
What?
Well, since they're not in contact, does that mean he'll start a fire?
No. It says if there's nobody in the zone, there is somebody in the zone, so he will not start a fire.
As long as we're in the zone, we're good. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So he's facing off against her.
Oh.
So that's all they're going to do, really, is start fires. These two will not back up. Let's see. Will they back up? They won't back up. Does Lucky Dundee want to move away, though?
I mean, if he backs up, then maybe he can back up a smidge and shoot him. That gives him a little bit better.
Yeah, it'd be better to not remain in contact with both of them. He's going to back up at inch.
Take his bloody stumps with him.
Yeah. Beaten. Oh, wait. That's going to move him out of the zone. And then they're going to start 2 fires.
I forgot those were 2 separate zones.
He's going to have to stay in there. He can't back up. He cannot back up.
Oh, man.
Can't afford 2 more fires.
No.
Can I afford 2 more fires?
That puts you at 5. Are you comfortable? Are you going to bank on Millie being able to...
I still have 2 characters that haven't activated, lady.
That put you at 6?
Yeah. I'm going to have to stay in there.
You're going to have to stay in there.
Just going to have to stay in there. They will go through the motions of not having a fight in there. They'll just cuddling. There's just some good-natured roughhousing in there.
I bet Lucky's is rough. Well,
just some good-natured romping. That's all it is.
There's a lot of... I think his hand slips quite a bit. So we stopped short. You still got...
Okay, now, because she's in a zone with a fire, she will move to a random zone. They're in a perilous area, and they move to a random adjacent zone. So it just says random adjacent zone, so she could even move down there where the fires are.
Yep.
There are 4 adjacent zones. There's the 2 top zones, and there's the 2 bottom zones.
Okay.
So we'll do the top first. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's moving over there with Lady Elaine. When an NPC moves or activates at a zone with a player character, they will engage. So she is engaged now.
Dodging with 4-8 again?
Yep.
Okay.
So she's coming at Lady Elaine with 4-8. Oh, wait. She can't. We have the Coleman card.
Oh, yeah. And she gets a solo card, yes?
No? Oh, yeah. Yeah, or was that the solo card we drew? Did we not draw a solo card for her? Go ahead and draw a solo card.
The column was for Rami, and we didn't draw solo cards for the other 2 anyway.
All right. No shot. Can't shoot this turn. Attach until end of turn. Okay. She will place a fire.
Okay.
So in a random zone, she has 1, 2, 3 possible zones for a fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fire is right next to Lady Elaine over here. Okay. And then we have one last Serpent Dancer way down
that's
here.
Right.
So when she activates...
Gonna shoot Millie?
She'll shoot at Millie.
Millie's gonna dodge with 4-8.
I've got 3-6.
Oh, she gets a card.
She does get a card. Thank you. All clear.
Oh, wait. She can't shoot.
Okay. And she can't shoot. Thank you. So she can't shoot.
So she'll
just place a fire. Okay. So I have 3 possible choices. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bridge is 5, 6. 1, 2. So it is this zone over here next to Millie.
Oh, man.
Count up my fires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fires in play, boys and girls.
It's going great.
5 fires in play. It's an 8-turn scenario.
Oh.
What is it, babe?
Look, he can't try and recover.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's at contact.
Oh, my gosh. And he's down to D6s.
Yep.
You know, getting knocked overboard, and that means they're going to they'll throw him overboard. And they'll be able to place 2 fires.
Millie's going to have to get those other 2 out.
Got There's 2 over there.
Yep. And I guess Elaine is free, so she could go try and do that one.
Okay. Should we start off with Lucky? No. Let's do the other ones first.
Yeah.
We'll start with...
Millie?
Elaine.
So
here's what I'm thinking with Elaine, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, she could go over there and put out one of those fires, but that means both of these characters will be in a zone without an enemy, and they'll both start a fire. So by staying in that zone, potentially I'm stopping 2 fires from appearing.
Yeah. You're banking then completely on Millie.
Well, putting out 1 fire isn't going to help.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Just the math says that I'm better off staying in that zone with her.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Regardless of what else happens.
Nothing?
There's no way she could put out 2 fires
Yeah.
could,
No, you're right, because they're going to toss Lucky. We can pretty much guarantee that.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 fires off the top.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Plus, so if Millie can take out those 2, then that's a wash. And you still have your Serpent Dancer over there that can do it.
That's up to 6, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well. We're going to play this out. I think the math is against us right now. Oh, we get another baddie, too. Oh, well, how about that? What do you know?
They're
It's
the
a
same.
zealot. Zone number 5.
What's 5?
5 is this corner.
Okay. Oh, dear. a lot of red hat.
Yeah, that's gonna pretty much wipe us out. That seals the deal. We are done now. There's no way I can put out enough fires
to circumvent.
Unless Lucky stays on his feet. Maybe there's a chance.
Maybe there's a chance. Let's see it.
Maybe there's a chance.
All right, who are we going to go with first? You said Elaine. You ready for her solo card? You still want to do her? Or?
Yeah, I'll do Elaine.
Okay, solo card is... Count as a
Barrel.
barrel.
3 die 8.
1 with finesse or cunning.
4 die 8.
She's fine.
Okay. Right. And then she's going to stay in that zone. She is not going to fight.
Okay. Just kind of loiter.
Yeah, she's just there trying to stop them from starting more fires.
Never mind.
What? Okay.
I was going to say Lucky, but he didn't have cards to discard, so it's weak.
Millie.
Solo card is Peril. 1 with Might or Finesse.
Okay. Finesse.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
She'll move into the zone with the fires.
Okay.
Remember that a zone is either perilous or not perilous. Having 2 fires in there does not change anything. It simply means it is a perilous zone.
Okay, so her peril for going into the zone is 2 with Cunning or Might.
Might.
Got it. And now to put out them is 1 with Might. Got it.
Okay, got
3
both
successes.
of the fires out.
Excellent.
Both of those fires are gone. Whew. The smell of singed monkey in the air
permeates. She's not in the same room as that Serpent Dancer, right?
She's not.
Okay.
She's not. Those are adjacent zones.
Okay.
And even this guy back here isn't in the same zone.
Okay.
All
right. Lucky gets his solo card.
Yeah.
When it counts. Oh, look.
Look at that.
It's attached.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, let's kill him off. I guess I'm gonna have to dodge here. I'm gonna have to dodge just on the off chance that
you can save yourself.
I get more dice by brawling though. So
you do. 4 die 6.
And since I'm the active character, I'm still able to block.
So kind of like dodging.
Yeah. But with more dice than if I was actually using my dodge. So
think about that too. That's a good thing to remember.
The difference is that I could not disengage if I wanted to.
But
I'm
you
not
technically
going
wouldn't
to.
anyway,
so
because
I'll put 2 dice on both of them.
Okay. What was? Oh, it was in touch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So they have 4 die 8. So here's the Serpent Dancer, 4 die 8.
Ooh.
7 and 8. Not going to dodge those anyway. So the Serpent Dancer will have to roll a 1 dice health check. My 6 is not big enough to stop this, so Lucky will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Serpent Dancer will roll a 1 dice health check. 1 dice health check for the Serpent Dancer, and she is injured. Yay! 2 dice health check for Lucky.
This is it, kiddos.
This is it. This is it, boys and girls. If I haven't already, please take a moment right now. Fires are hot right now. Take a moment, please, and make sure you have clicked that like button for us. Bob, if you haven't already, Jim, World War II, click that like button for us. Martin Fraser up in Canada, click it for us. Clyde Dashing, click it for us. If you're on here right now, please take a moment and click that. If you're not a subscriber to our little channel, Bessie always says...
You ought to be.
You ought to be. You ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. And make sure you have that bell clicked so you get a notification when we upload. If I fail this, Lucky goes down and he will be thrown off the steamboat. And he fails it. So he is down and off. Woo! In this scenario, if you go down, you are thrown off the steamboat.
Wah, 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 wah. And
it is a perilous area.
I'm gonna eat his face.
Okay. Who have I not activated on my side? Nobody.
Nobody. That was
everybody who's activated. Okay. So now,
I guess Rami.
It's the baddies.
Yeah.
It's the baddies, huh?
Well, I guess technically you have the other serpent dancer down below too that could take a pot shot at Millie.
Yeah. For NPCs, we always activate the nearest, so we will start up here with these two folks that are facing off with dear darling Elaine. So we're going to start off with him. He'll move in. He has 3 die 8 to attack her with.
I have 4 die 8 to dodge.
The attack is
6 and a 4.
6 and a 4. Let's see if you can get a 6 and a 4, my dearest love.
Got it.
Woo! Double 8s, double 7s. So she will take that inch and back up. Serpent Dancer will jump in there next and take a swipe at Lady Elaine, coming at her with 4 die 8. We'll go ahead and roll that first.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. 4 die 8 for the Serpent Dancer. 3 successes, a 8, a 6, and a 4. You're going to wish you had that last roll back now. Let's see you get that. Dodged 1 and has to roll a 2 dice health check. Let's see it, babe. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's make it. Let's make it. Let's make it. No, she is injured.
I blew myself on that one.
Such is life. And then the Serpent Dancer down, so she'll still be engaged also.
Yep.
She'll still be engaged there.
Now, because she's engaged, does Rami get to toss a fire someplace else? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Since
she's in the zone.
Well, I know, but she's in contact, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and his activation's over already. He would have placed.
That's true. I forgot he had already gone.
You're right. If a player character's in the zone. But thank you for checking that. That's a good clarification. You know, as long as you're in the zone with them, then they will not start a fire.
Boy in the corner down below gets to start a fire.
And there's only one place it can go.
Can he pop out and shoot Millie?
Sure, that's a good idea. Yeah, no reason he wouldn't. So, and they actually are darn good shooters. 4 die 6 dice against Millie.
Oh.
6 and a 5. Let's see if you can dodge that.
With 4 die 8.
Dodged it. Okay, now he starts his fire, and there's only one place that it can go, and that will give me a camera, and that'll be over here with Millie. All right, so he's activated. They've activated. Serpent Dancer over here.
Yes, we have rewritten this one a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, these every time we play it on here, it's a different version. This isn't the same as anything that we've played before. All of these scenarios are playtests. Yeah, all of these playtests are scenarios that we're playtesting, so they're all subject to change. This gal will shoot at Millie. Yeah, she's got 3 die 6. 6. Can you get a 6? It's all about trying to find
Yes.
a good balance, you know. I don't know that this one is. This one feels really difficult right now. Um,
Well, having so many level 3s
right.
is brutal.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
So
tough
that might be an adjustment that we have to do is trim down the level 3s.
because we haven't gotten a single, not one of them has gone down.
Yeah. Yeah. But this isn't really a fighting league, right?
Agreed.
You know, if you were doing this
just
with a league that was more fighty, this is the sort of league that is really good at performing actions and dealing with perils and stuff like that. So
But
you have that
having,
balance.
5 is.
But our one good fighter is now swimming in the Nile and getting gnawed on.
Well,
So
they're doing something in the next room.
the serpent dancer right there. She shot and then she'll lob a fire somewhere. So she's either gonna put it with 1, 2, bridge, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 over there. See where it ends up. 1, 2. So it's with Millie. That's nice. That's actually nice. Millie will have 2 fires that she can put out potentially, but they are getting ahead of us. What?
Yeah, because the ladies.
Yeah. Is that going to end it?
Yes.
Okay. So they will both.
We're at 5 right now.
Yeah, they will both place fires. Boom, boom, and that will be the end of the game. They will activate and place fires. So at the end of scenario, and that is 1 over or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fires in play. Brutal, 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 and that ends that one.
I like the idea though that Dundee gets on the back of an alligator and is like going down, and he's like, "Come on, come on!" He's just riding along on
it. Straps 2 alligators to his feet, and he's riding those alligators. Yeah, that sounds like.
And Elijah's like, "You're an idiot."
So the combination of getting all the level 3 characters first, and we did get 1 zealot in the first group, and then we got all level 3s from there. So that
that's true. We did because you got him down with Elaine. That's right. Okay, so
1 zealot. No,
I stand corrected.
It was a peril. It was a peril.
It was a peril.
Took him down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a card draw that actually took the 1 down that we had. That was even a lucky draw. We did really poorly with fighting them.
Yes.
And this isn't, a very fighty league. So
no, but I mean,
we may put more zealots in it.
Yeah.
We probably need to just up the zealot count. Maybe
some
take
of the
out
less of the serpent dancers and maybe a couple more zealots to kind of.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll try. But we have to find that right balance between fighting leagues and leagues that are good with challenges too. But I think for this one, having that many level 3 characters just really overwhelmed them and didn't give them any chance to hold them off. Lady Elaine could probably keep those 2 busy up there for a while, but eventually, she's already got damage on her. Eventually, dodging, is a losing battle.
Right, yeah.
Thinking that you can just continuously dodge will eventually get you.
As you get more, if you don't have, like, say, if you didn't have Lucky popping everybody down as they came and then letting Millie,
Yeah.
Also, having it be random can also, that's definitely a challenge.
How do you mean?
Where the fires end up, that it's not, like, right next to them. So it could be across the way where you didn't necessarily could get to it. That kind of.
Yep.
Can make it a little bit.
I really like this scenario though, and that was still a lot of fun. But I think we probably have too many level 3 characters in there.
Yeah, so that would be my. That's my thought.
We'll try this a couple more times with some level 2. Take out some of the level 3 characters. I'm not sure right now which ones we'll take out. I really like Dahlia being in this one because we're trying to put a balance of the characters. Yeah. So as you go through the campaign, you don't constantly see the exact same characters over and over.
I like having Dahlia, Rami, and one serpent dancer, and then take out these 2 and then do 2. Yeah. Because I
Interesting.
feel like you've seen Serpent Dancers
Yeah. We'll look and see what.
enough, that maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah. All right. We'll try it a couple times more and check it. That's what playtesting is about. We want to make sure these scenarios work for you guys and that they're fun and they're playable.
Yeah, and
so
3-character league, that can also be a little
yeah.
trickier too.
Now this scenario, as it's written today, says that it's a maximum of 4-player characters.
Yeah.
So there is, even if you had a league of 9 characters, you'd only be able to bring 4 of them.
But having a 4th one, that could
having another character out here would certainly help, depending on what level they were.
Yeah.
And this is fairly deep in the campaign. Also, you have to remember that this is the first scenario of chapter 3. So by the time you get here, you've already played through 4 or 5. Around 5 scenarios.
Yeah.
So you have the resources that you've collected, you have the experience possibly that you've gained, you have the different associate, hopefully, that you've picked up. So we didn't include an extra associate this time.
Yeah.
So there could be other balancing factors to this. This is basically taking a starting league and throwing them into the campaign.
Yeah. Towards the end of it.
Yeah. And towards, this is the 4th campaign from the end. I think there are only 3 more scenarios after this one, so it's definitely over the halfway point through the campaign. So you would expect a league to have some resources that they could spend here to help them out. That's something to think about too. Anywho, let us know your thoughts. Share some comments with us. Leave us a message if you'd like to play with us on a Sunday morning. Get signed up to play. We sign up about 2 months in advance. So I think right now we're actually signing up for like April or something. So if you'd like to play with us, get signed up.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it for today. Bessie, play us out of here. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you for playing with us today, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. You see my pickle hob?